got a question on your mind, then Brian's gonna find the answer with you. He'll answer it for you. And you. Just ask anything that's in your head. Tell him everything he'd like to know. If it's good, then you better ask Brian the bunny rabbit.
Hey howdy hey, welcome to this last episode of You'd Better Ask Brian, where not only I will be answering your questions, someone else will answer them with me too, and it's one of my friends who you voted for last week. And out of all of them, I'll be joined now by Dusty the cat.
Meow. Hello. Thank you everyone for voting me the most. I'm a winner. Shall we get on with the questions?
Let's read them, shall we? First up, we have 5 questions from Louis Walkton. 1. Would you like to have Dennis the Menace, Super Ted, and the Magic Roundabout on TV? Burp. We'll see about that.
Oh yes, you'll never know.
2. Which dog has best friends like Pig and Arnold? Kipper the dog.
Kipper the dog. I wish to go out with him one day.
Why?
Because I sort of look just like him. See, my fur is orange.
You could say that. 3. The Lightning Seeds are a band from which city? Sheffield. Oh, I do like the Lightning Seeds. Some of my favorite songs from them are The Life of Riley, Sugar-Coated Iceberg, and Marvelous. 4. In the Jungle Book, which type of creature is Rikki-Tikki Tavi? An Indian mongoose. And 5. Which TV program do students attend Hartley School? Heartbreak High, I think. Another Aussie soap that aired on BBC Two. Steve Niles asks, what do you think of the new series Pingu in the City? Well, I must say, it's pretty good, and interesting at the same time. Unlike what 4Kids does, they kept it all in as it is, as well as English translation on the intro and end credits. And yes, Pingu in the City has finally come to the UK, on ITVB's Little B.
Oh good, I think I might watch that later with you, Brian.
And then we've got 5 questions from Ben Freeman. 1. Have you heard of a new Thomas & Friends toy range called Trackmaster Push Along? No, I don't think so.
Neither have I, sorry.
2. Do you think the East Lancs Millennium Lowlander is one of the finest looking buses ever, because of its shape? We should think so, and Daisy is just the bus who's got the finest shape. 3. What is your favorite of my VHS start videos? I think your Come Outside and Storymakers videos were pretty good, and the others are quite interesting.
I agree with what Brian said there, you did a good job.
4. As well as Anton Rogers, did you know that other Video 125 Driver's Eye View videos were narrated by Paul Coyer, Fred Dinage and others? No, I didn't.
Neither did I, and I don't think I'd be into that sort of thing.
But they can still give you a good interest about train journeys across the land.
That makes sense, I guess.
And 5. Do you think that there should be a level in a fan-made video game called Super Narrow Gauge Brothers, where you have to stop Peter Sam saying thing to do?
No!
Next we have 3 questions from Ben Bryan. 1. Do you know about Lily, the newest Sesame Street character?
No, I haven't.
Yes, I have, just about. What's different about her is, she's homeless.
The shame of it.
But I reckon the best place for her to be is in Sesame Street. 2. Do you watch Last of the Summer Wine? Sometimes. And 3. Who are your favorite broom cupboard presenters from CBBC? All of them.
I always wanted to work with Toby Enster.
Is he what influenced you to be a presenter as well?
His charm, his grins, and the way he does his job very well. Oh, I think he'll love me from the bottom of his heart. FM.
Get off. Now Harry Humble has 5 more questions. 1. What will the questions in blankety blank be related to? Well, to tell you the truth, it's sort of a tribute to the original show, with some classic questions from the series. But aside from that, we can occasionally have original questions. 2. Have you heard of a game publisher called Light and Shadow Production? No, I haven't, until now. They've developed quite a lot of games relating to ants and Inspector Gadget. 3. What do you think of my plans to make feature-length specials and movies? Pretty cool.
Oh yes, keep up the good work, Harry.
4. Do you have Peanuts on VHS or DVD? No. And 5. What do you think of Archie's Weird Mysteries, and Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century? I do know about them, but not seen much of it. Except I do know that Sherlock Holmes was on CITV in 1999, because it was a co-production with Scottish Television.
Also, for your Scottish viewers, specifically from Glasgow and Edinburgh, Sherlock Holmes is also available to watch on the STV player. Pretty Cure Agency has 2 questions. 1. Do you like Dave Madsen? Sorry, I've not heard of the diver, so I can't answer that.
Well, I have heard about him and his videos, but wasn't really interested.
And 2. Who directed the film Your Name? I don't know, and plus, I'm not too familiar with anime that much apart from Pokemon.
Someone already told me who directed that film last week. It was Makoto Shinkai.
Now we've got 4 questions from Wilder Wonka. 1. Who's your favorite Little Britain character? Vicky Pollard.
I think I'd agree with that too.
2. Have you heard of Jimi Hendrix? Yes, I have, but I don't normally listen to his music.
I used to like his music myself actually. He's also a bit bizarre too, because he can play the guitar with his teeth. That, I can also do, but I can't do it now, I'm afraid.
He also died in a swimming pool of his own vomit. Disgusting. 3. What do you think of Animal Soccer World? I've not heard of that, I'm afraid.
I've seen a bit of that film before, and like with the other Dingo Pictures films, it's not the best, and it's not my sort of thing either.
And 4. What's your favorite film starring Haley Joel Osment?
Forrest Gump, and The Jungle Book too.
There's also Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas, where he plays the voice of Chip, but that doesn't count because it's only a direct-to-video title. Now we have 5 questions from Zigzilla. Did Duck Sauce perform Barbra Streisand? Yes. Did Rick Mayall and Adrian Edmonds appear in Bottom? Yes. What's your opinion on Godzilla Lan and Arthur? We think they're good. Did Clean Bandit and Ellie Goulding perform Mama? Yes. And did Kengs and Jasmine Thompson perform Candy? Yes.
Oscar Barnett now has 3 questions. 1. What's your favorite BBC sitcom? Oh goodness, I don't know. They're all very good and funny. I also enjoy a bit of Morecambe and Wise and the 2 Ronnies.
I agree.
2. Out of all 4 Blackadder series, which is your favorite? I like them all the same. And 3. What's your favorite type of question on Pointless? Anything to do with TV, pop music, and vegetables. Especially carrots.
Snap out of it. I'd like anything to do with pets, junk food, and my favorite, Ket and VIP.
Sophie Hansel has 2 questions now. 1. Did you know there's going to be a live-action Pokemon movie? Yes, I did actually. It may be live-action, but every Pokemon in the film are in CGI. It's called Detective Pikachu, and it'll be out in May.
And if that wasn't enough, I've also heard they're giving Pokemon the first movie a CGI remake too, which is due to come out in the summer with Toy Story 4.
And 2. Did you know there's a version of Thomas and the Magic Railroad with P.T. Boomer? I have seen a bit of that version once, where he jumps off Diesel 10 and falls down the bridge. Daniel Russell asks, do you remember the Nickelodeon cartoon Doug? I can remember seeing promos of it on CITV, Channel 4, and Nickelodeon itself, but didn't really get into it. And I also remember the film too. Ruth Barron has 3 questions. 1. What do you think of Dawdle the donkey's personality? Yeah, she's a good character as always, but Archie the cat's my favorite.
Meow.
2. This is a tweenie's question. What's Max's favorite color? Purple.
Oh no. Whenever you think of colors, I always worry about getting myself covered in more paint.
Don't worry, Dusty, that's never going to happen here. And 3. Who's your favorite character from the family Ness?
Hey! I've not seen that for years.
Elspeth and Angus. And if you're looking for Nessies, clumsiness, sportiness, silliness, cleverness, and all the others.
Eva has 3 more questions. Did you know Dave Benson Phillips and Alex Lovell of the original Playhouse Disney presenters? Yes, of course we did. What's your favorite episode of TV Burp you've all worked on?
Well, we've made so many fantastic and hilarious episodes of TV Burp, that it was really hard to choose a favorite.
Why not say all the episodes are your favorites?
Thanks, Dusty. So, a huge thank you and well done to everyone who participated on working throughout the second and third series. Oh, you lot were great.
Have you heard about Google Plus closing down on the 2nd of April? Yes, but thankfully that doesn't affect YouTube accounts, so we can still live on for as long as possible. Our good friend Simpsons Clicks 24 has 4 questions now. What programs would you like to see on ITVB's Little Bee? Maybe Fetch the Vet.
I'd like to have the Animal Shelf on there one day, and Wiggly Park.
What's your opinion on Paperboy? It's pretty good.
Very decent indeed for a program made by the new Cosgrove Hall Fitzpatrick Company. And I'd say the same to Daisy and Ollie as well.
Do you have a favorite Monty Python sketch? The infamous sketch where John Cleese tries to wake up a dead parrot.
The man picking his nose while the national anthem plays.
The fish slapping dance.
And more.
And have you heard of Scottish television's Hogmanay programs they used to do in the 60s and 70s? Nope.
Well, I wish I did, but I can't remember much about them.
Now 4 more questions from Emily's Got Talent. What's your favorite childhood program when you were younger? I'd say Blue Peter. Because I like the way the presenters make all sorts of things, go on exciting adventures, and others. And I wanted that Blue Peter badge as well.
I liked Playdays the best, with all the presenters, puppet characters including Y-Bird and Peggy Patch, stories, songs and games. My favorite stops were the Y-Bird stop, the Roundabout stop, the Patch stop, and the Poppy stop.
Do you know who did the voice of Ozzy from Fun Song Factory?
I do. He was originally voiced by Nick Mercer for the direct-to-video specials and the first TV series, and in the 2004 revamp, it was Justin Fletcher who did the voice.
Do you watch Horrid Henry?
Not a lot, but I do have Horrid Henry and the Green Machine on DVD.
And how long does it take to edit your videos? For TV Burp, it normally takes less than a week.
And for you better ask Brian, it'll sometimes take 3 or 4 days to produce. Jack Williams has more questions. Even though The Return of Jafar and the Aladdin TV series are good, do you think Robin Williams should have voiced the genie rather than Dan Castellaneta? I'd rather leave them as they are. What's your favorite scene from Bob the Builder, A Christmas to Remember? The part where Elton John performs Crocodile Rock, and the part where Spud dances with the Christmas fairy. What are your favorite episodes from Rubber Dubbers? Tubbs' Cake Mistake, Train Driver Tub, Speedy Terrence, Terrence's Double Trouble, Finbar's Important Part, Footballer Tub, and more. And did you know that Thomas the Tank Engine and Terrence from Rubber Dubbers made a brief cameo in Bob the Builder, Scrambler to the Rescue? Yes, I did actually, while tuning into it. And for the final time, finally, NessLover94 asks, do you think cheese rolling should be banned in the UK? I don't know, but you don't normally see it much now. If you've hurt yourself, you mustn't be able to see it again.
Yeah, well, I think it should be banned anyway. Just look what happened to me.
Oh dear.
I feel sorry for you.
Either ways, it's time for blankety blank, so we better go then.
Cheerio then.
Ha, I'd agree with what he said there. It's time to end this series now, so I'll be answering more questions on the telly in the next series, which will hopefully be out in the autumn. So, it's cheerio from me, and it's cheerio from her.
Cheerio. So then, shall we go out for Easter shopping?
Why not?